Hi all, welcome to misy 5360 Business Intelligence for Spring 2013. I am Dr. Kakuli Bandopadhyay and I go by Dr. B. My office is in room 237, the business building. I've given you my phone number, which is 8808627. My email is my node bandyopaku@lamar.edu, but please do not use it for course related inquiries. Use Blackboard email instead. Okay. My office hours Tuesdays and Thursdays 12:45 to 2 p.m. and during that time I will be available online at the following URL. If you click on the URL and join in, you can see me, hear me, and you can talk with me, clear any of the doubts that you may have, or ask me questions. Any other times I am available by appointment only. Let me tell you about the course objective for this class, which is Business Intelligence. The way I will be defining business intelligence to you is the user-centered process of exploring data relationships and trends. Okay, and these will help us to improve our overall decision making. So basically we are dealing with data, relationships among data, trends, and then what are we going to do with that data. Okay, this involves several things. First of all, accessing the data, okay, which is stored in a database or a data warehouse, and then analyzing the data. By analyzing the data, we derive insights, we draw conclusions, and we have to be able to communicate the findings, and with the findings we will effect change, positive changes within the enterprise. Okay, now BI or business intelligence is comprised of four major product segments. One is the query tools, then the reporting tools, advanced decision support systems, and executive support systems. In this course, we will use SAP Business Information Warehouse module, that is a major enterprise software applications for business intelligence. We will use analytical processes. We use extensively multidimensional reporting. We will use data warehousing solutions. Also, we will use SAP Business Objects Enterprise 4.0 and SAP Crystal reports. Additionally, we will also be using Tableau 7.0, which is a data visualization software, and then we will also be using Teradata Student Network for this course. Okay. Learning objectives. Learning objectives, by the end of the course, you should be, first of all, of course, you should be able to describe the concepts of business intelligence, their components, such as what are data stores, what is a data warehouse, what is a data mart, what are the different data access tools. Secondly, you have to make sure that you understand that databases, they are not isolated and they need to be coordinated into an enterprise system that supports operational, tactical, and strategic needs of the organization. That means needs of the organization in all levels. Operational, that means at the very lower level of the organization, in the middle level, and in the strategic level of the organization also. We should be able to understand the issues that affect the success and failure of business intelligence. Okay, we should be exposed to a variety of software tools. Okay, this is a very highly software intensive class. We will use a variety of software tools for conducting the data warehousing and the business intelligence process. We should also be aware of the emerging trends in the data warehousing in the business intelligence industry, and of course you will be learning proficiency in using Tableau, using the SAP Business Information Warehouse platform, different reporting tools, business objects, SAP Crystal reports, then data modeling for business intelligence, SAP data modeling, and so on and so forth. Okay. And also you should be able to prepare a quality research report on business intelligence. ADA compliance, you may read that. Drop and withdraw, please note that Tuesday, February 19 is the last day to drop without academic penalty, and then with academic penalty it's Tuesday, April 2. Teaching materials, have given you the name of the text. Decision Support and Business Intelligence Systems, 9th edition by Tharman, Sharda and Dillon. Teradata University Network URL I have given you here. The student password is analytics. You have to register as a student. It's free. Okay. We are using Blackboard for this class. I've given you the Adobe Acrobat link for our online conferencing. Computer requirements. Let me tell you that SAP works best with Windows 7 and Internet Explorer 9 in the compatibility view. Okay, this is required. With Mac, not all of the SAP assignments will work. You have to, it gives trouble, you have to work with Lee Simmons, who is our SAP expert, to be able to figure out a way of using your MacBook. But the recommendation for the course is a Windows machine with Windows 7 and Internet Explorer as your browser, which is Internet Explorer 9 in the compatibility view, works best. Blackboard support I have listed. Miss Lee Simmons, she is our SAP help desk person, and I have given you her office hours. You can call her or email her if you need any additional help with the class, mainly with the SAP portion of the class. Academic dishonesty, because this is an online class, it is very important that you submit your own file. You do not take file from anybody, you do not submit anybody else's file, because there are ways to catch you immediately and you don't want to do that. So make sure that you do your own work and submit your own file, and also it is your responsibility to drop from the course if you do not want to continue after a certain point. Recommended software is SAP, and SAP is downloadable for free. Tableau 7.0, that's also downloadable. I'll give you the instructions for downloading Tableau 7.0, that's also free. Then you have the lab in the College of Business, which is 109, Lab 109, Lab 112. Those labs you can use, or you can use the software from your home computer. Those are downloadable for free software. And also we will use Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Access. There will be 2 exams. Exams will be conducted through Blackboard. Makeup exams are given only under extreme circumstances. Assignments turned in late will automatically have 5 points per day deducted. Okay, so you have to be on time. Research report, you have to prepare a 15-page research report on business intelligence. The grading information is given here. The exams 25 and 25 50 points, SAP assignments 160 points, other assignments, that means non-SAP assignments, 140 points. Research report is for 50 points, so the total points for this course is 400. And I have given you the tentative course schedule here. For each day, I have given you the different things that you have to do and which assignment is due on which date, and so on and so forth. Okay, now I will walk you over the Blackboard shell for this class. Okay, so when you log into Blackboard, you come to misy 5360. This is your course. The first one is getting started, so you will be automatically in getting started. This is me, and then you can pull the syllabus from here, and then you see the tips for success in misy 5360, which is really very useful. start your work early. Okay, at least 2 days before the due date you should be working on your assignments. Please always ask for help. Okay, start early enough to be able to ask for help. That means if the assignment, all assignments are due on the deadline at 11:59 p.m. So you see, if you start working at 10 in the night and you cannot continue for some reason, you won't get anybody to help you. So the safest way to work on an assignment, keeping in mind that you are working with technology and there may be issues, there may be an internet may get disconnected, or your computer may crash, or that server may be down. All those things are excuses which we will not consider, because you have to start early. So start at least 2 days before the due date, so that if any of these things happen, you still have time to come back and finish your assignment. Okay, and submit work by deadline. You can always submit before the deadline. Okay, and never ever submit anybody else's file. Now I will walk you over this course shell. So week one is the first week of class. Okay, so if you look at the syllabus, week 1 is basically January 17th. Okay, Thursday, that's week 1. And then week 2 is January 22 and 24. So week 1, if you look into week 1, you see, read the course syllabus. The course syllabus is here. Watch the welcome video, which I am now making, and I will put the link there. Explore the shell. So I would like you to click on each of the modules and see what is there, and introduce yourself. So you come here and you introduce yourself. And before you do that, I will start the introduction process by introducing myself from here. So that's basically week 1. Okay, week 2, when you come to week 2, you will see it tells you the to-do list. So look at the to-do list first. Read chapter 1, review the study guide for chapter 1, review the PowerPoint slides on chapter 1, watch the chapter 1 lecture video, review the PowerPoint slides on Introduction to OLAP, Online Analytical Processing, and work on assignment 1. So I have given you the study guide, I have given you the PowerPoint on chapter 1, I have given you the lecture video for chapter 1 with the script, I have given you the PowerPoint on Online Analytical Processing, and I have given you assignment 1. However, note that assignment 1 is not due in week 2. I have just given you the assignment to work on it. It's not due in week 2. When is it due? Look at week 3. Okay, week 3 to-do list. Within the to-do list, you will see submit assignment 1 on January 29. So even though I have given you the assignment on week 2, it's actually due on week 3. And how would you submit it? You have to submit it via submit assignment 1 here. Other than that, I have given you the lecture video, I have given you the podcast, I have given you assignment 2. Assignment 2, I have given you the assignment 2 on week 3. However, it is not due before week 4. So you come here in week 4, look at the to-do list. It says submit assignment 2 on February 5, and you submit your assignment 2 from here. It goes on. So basically the assignment is made available to you earlier. However, you have to submit when you have to submit. Okay. Similarly, you will see all those different things given here. For each week, I have a to-do list, and then I have given you the different items that you need to complete that to-do list. This is how your mindset should work, that every week you need to look at the to-do list, and then in order for you to complete that list, you have to have the resources, and those resources are presented on the same page below. So for example, in week 2, you have to read chapter 1, then you have to from the book, so that's from the book, and then review the study guide. So I have given you the study guide. You have to review the PowerPoint slide. I have given you the PowerPoint slide. You have to watch the lecture video. I have given you the lecture video. You have to review the PowerPoint slides on OLAP. I have given you the PowerPoint slides on OLAP. Work on assignment 1. Your assignment 1 is given here. Okay. You don't have to submit assignment 1 from here. in week 3 you have to submit assignment 1. However, if you are done in week 2 with assignment 1, you can go forward to week 3 and submit your assignment 1 from here. So submit assignments when you see a submit assignment link. Okay. This is about the chapter introduction. I hope it helps. In the introduction section, I would give you more information about me as a person. And feel free to email me, write me, and hope to have a productive semester with you all. This is, I feel, it's a very good course. Lot of information, lot of assignments, lot of work, but at the same time we learn a lot too. We do a lot of things in this class which would be helpful. And if you don't know yet, business intelligence, data analytics, big data, it's a huge topic these days, hot topic. Lot of our students, they work as data technician, data analyst, and I hope you can use it in your resume for a better future. Okay. Thank you all. We will continue as time goes on with different modules and different weeks, and hope to accomplish much. See you then.